Today in crypto. Grayscale could launch its Bitcoin, BTC, exchange-traded fund, ETF, as soon as July 2022, one of its executives has said. Speaking at a virtual event organized by MarketWatch on October 27, Grayscale Global Head of ETFs David Lavallee gave a 9-month timeline for approval by United States regulators. Continue reading on Coin Telegraph. The Australia Securities and Investments Commission, ASIC, has issued its response to public consultation on cryptocurrency exchange-traded products, ETPs, alongside fresh industry guidance. On Friday, the regulator released a set of regulatory requirements for funds looking to offer crypto ETPs, including exchange-traded funds, ETFs, and structured products, following the months of industry consultation initiated in late June. Continue reading on Coin Telegraph. U.S. Senator Hagerty spoke to CFPB Director Chopra about cryptocurrency. Hagerty said to Chopra not to use the power to stifle innovation in the crypto space. Bill and Senator Warner introduced legislation to study digital currency adoption in China. U.S. Senator Bill Hagerty talked to newly selected Consumer Financial Protection Bureau Director Rohit Chopra about cryptocurrency. Notably, Bill told Chopra not to use the power of his agency to stifle innovation in the cryptocurrency space. To note, Hagerty is a member of the Senate Banking Committee who was elected in 2020 to represent Tennessee after a stint as ambassador to Japan. Senator Hagerty noted, digital ledger technology offers a tremendous amount of promise in terms of financial innovation and inclusion. It's an industry where I think the United States is leading, has led, and I'd like to see us continue to lead there. Especially when we look at other countries like China and the Chinese Communist Party that has moved to ban private sector activity in that arena. In July, Bill and Senator Mark Warner introduced legislation to study China's adoption of a digital currency. Notably, during the former confirmation hearings, Hagerty and Chopra clashed. Meanwhile, Hagerty introduced a bill to require congressional approval for the Bureau's funding. In addition, in the Senate floor speech Hagerty opined, "We're using the crypto market as a pay-for." But, on the other hand, Chopra criticized Facebook's adoption of Libra during his time on the Federal Trade Commission and advocated for the Federal Reserve to adopt an instant payment service called FedNow. Continue reading on CoinQuara. The metaverse is envisioned by the same companies that have guided our digital interactions in the past decade. An interoperable multiverse with shared frameworks has to be developed to prevent Silicon Valley hegemony. All elements interacting with the metaverse have to function in a decentralized fashion. Did you attend this year's Metaverse Festival, hosted by Decentraland? Chances are you didn't, because there isn't much going on in the metaverse at the moment. Well, that's not entirely true. To put things into perspective, Paris Hilton and deadmau5 performed while the festival gathered sponsorships from Heineken, OTC, Heine, or Playboy. The metaverse is the ultimate digital ideal currently propagated by major tech companies. But, unfortunately, the blockchain industry is developing in tandem with the growing societal demand for a more interconnected digital culture while not abiding by the standards of the few Silicon Valley tech gurus. Stuck in the marketing cycle, a futuristic outlook of our digital life is just a distant reality. There is a plausible future upon which Silicon Valley's titans will fight over for control. Yes, Mark Zuckerberg, we know you want to be ahead of the pack. Yet, the extent to which the metaverse can replicate real life is hearsay. The metaverse has been widely marketed as the next step for the internet. However, when first introduced in Snow Crash by Neil Stephenson in 1992, the metaverse was make-believe. Now, as idealists seek to implement it fully, our avatars and digital interactions turn a dystopian page, given previous issues still unresolved in the current Web 2.0. Hiding from our reality, Facebook, Nasdaq FB, proved their habit-forming mechanics were made to benefit their bottom line while disregarding users' well-being. What's more is that while the metaverse is marketed as utopic, the end result could be further than what we're made to believe. Vice stated that the metaverse could become a place that is addictive, violent, and an enabler of our worst impulses, even more than what we're currently dealing with. Metaverse is acceptable as a side hustle, but Web 2.0 has proven to be a challenging factor, Tech protagonists mildly understand that. However, we are not ready for the societal shifts and cultural anecdotes brought by the metaverse. What's being misunderstood from the entire Facebook metaverse narrative is that we might become dependent on a single entity to create our digital experiences. If tech giants craft our digital reality, then we will still be subject to the same biased ideas propagated by their agenda. Monopolistic inputs will heavily weigh on the freedom people will have in the metaverse. Monish Darda argued that the metaverse would act as a digital enhancer, which could cause people to lose touch of reality, contrary to what we're actually made to believe. But how will blockchain be able to mitigate the side effects of the metaverse? On the flip side, Facebook is looking to hire over 10,000 employees to build the first iteration of the metaverse and decentralized metaverses. Users and network participants are building metaverse culture. The fictionalization of the metaverse cryptocurrencies, to a certain extent, can mitigate implementation risks. However, Nigel Green, CEO of DeVere Group, argued that crypto investors would become the masters of the metaverse as early adopters of new technologies. As the metaverse will completely alter how we live and interact, openness and network need to be accounted for to prevent unwanted industry shifts. Interoperability is the secret to creating digital nirvana. Theo, author of The Future Starts Now, emphasized the metaverse as a single world that belongs to the multiverse. Thus, there is a common misconception that the metaverse is the ultimate gateway to our digital selves. However, Theo highlights that for multiple metaverses to become interconnected and not stand alone, which is the case for Roblox or Minecraft, there needs to be a set of standards to promote interoperability. A multiverse is thus the new communication protocol, which billion-dollar companies aim to reach. Chainlink God 2.0 highlighted that a decentralized multiverse is the only scalable and sustainable solution, which can be attained as blockchain technology matures into a scalable and fast-adapting framework. Why you should care. The ideal metaverse is yet to be discovered. However, the best way of entering an error-free Web 3.0 era is to create an interoperable metaverse that does not project the same failed capitalistic ideals. Email newsletter. Join to get the flip side of crypto. Upgrade your inbox and get our daily coin editors picks 1x a week delivered straight to your inbox. Contact Form 7. You can always unsubscribe with just one click. Continue reading on Daily Coin. Le Bistro de l'Honoré Maxence, a restaurant in Paris, France, joins the growing list of mainstream businesses to add Shiba Inu, SHIB, as a payment method. The information came to light from a video shared by a local resident and crypto investor Nathno Devi, showing that the restaurant's main entrance sported two new Shiba Inu accepted here stickers right above the other traditional payment options. Continue reading on Coin Telegraph. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.